Hello traders, welcome to another session with of our analysis with FX Calapandi. Today we will do the same thing we do every day. Try to do a top-down analysis of the market and see where we are going and how we are going. So last time we looked at this market was the 2nd of October. Okay, so we'll go real quick, and I think not much would have changed. So we'll just start from the daily. So from the daily, what do we see? We see that this market is in an upswing. Okay, and maybe we go up to the weekly to have a clearer picture. Now on the weekly, we had a scenario where the market was pushing. Let's just take it from the monthly. All right, guys. So on the monthly, we can see that this market is bearish. We can see this strong down push, just move down, and then we're expecting to see prices come back up, possibly into our zone here, or find a reason to reverse somewhere around here and go back towards our liquidity target all the way down here. Okay, for now we have seen the market pull back a little bit, made some sideways movement, forming a sort of range here, and we do not know for certain where the market wants to go, whether it's going to still push to come into our zone here, or from here it is going to find a reason to turn and go towards liquidity target down here. But whichever way, we know that the market is currently stuck within this range. It's more than likely it's going to come down to the bottom part of this range and then either break through or push up back. Okay, so that's where we are on the monthly. If you look at the weekly, on the weekly we see something similar. Remember, the lower time frame responds to the higher time frame. Okay, so let's shift this up here. Okay, lower time frame responds to the higher time frame. Now we can see this pullback on the monthly, which is now forming the basis for the weekly's move. So you see, moving in sequences, last up push taken out this level, came down reversing bearish, taken out this level, and then we've seen a pullback into our zone, which we marked in here earlier. Market tapped into it here, pushed away, not strong enough, or didn't take it all the way to the target, went back for another retry, and now we are seeing market begin to push away from here, and we expect to see prices come all the way down to take out this level down here. Okay, so that's where we are on the weekly. And weekly we are also bearish, same thing as the monthly. So let's look at it for the next time frame, which is the daily. On the daily, we moved in the direction of the weekly retracement, and we saw this move up. Okay, so uptrend going all the way up, pullback. Last swing is this one, bullish swing, pullback into our zone, moved away, did not exactly clear the liquidity above. Market has pulled back again into our zone. We expect to see prices either push up to take our liquidity up here and then maybe go for a deeper retracement in the weekly, or invalidate the weekly completely and take us in the direction of the monthly zone, or we might see prices take out this zone here, demolish this zone, and go all the way down, begin to go bearish in the direction of the weekly and the monthly. Okay, so for now on the daily, we can't say much. We can't really say much. We're in upswing. Market is retracing strongly to our zone, and it will either hold or it's going to push. It will hold, either to hold and push prices up, or it would fail and price will go all the way down in the direction of the weekly, and then we'll hope to look for how to jump on this bearish move all the way down to our weekly target, which is right here. Okay, so next thing we'll look at is the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, what do we have? We see that market is bearish. Okay, market is really bearish. All the way from here it was bullish, and then we taken out of this low here, market switched bearish. So strong bearish push down, not a good enough pullback. This has been one swing all the way down to this point. So one strong swing all the way down, not enough pullback for us to have the second swing. So on the 4-hour we are bearish, and we'll look to see prices maybe pull back for a little bit, maybe into this zone here, and then from there continue to take out this liquidity, or maybe just continue all the way falling off the face of the earth, or maybe pull back into the zones in here, which is very unlikely. What is more likely is the zone here. Okay, but for wherever it is, we know that the 4-hour we are bearish. We're looking for a pullback to give us an opportunity to enter, then we can join in on this down push. Okay, so the 1-hour, what's the 1-hour saying? On the 1-hour, we can obviously see strong bearish momentum. We see that all of this, from the moment this low was taken out at this point, we switched bearish. So one bearish swing down, pull back, another one, pull back, another one, pull back, another one. Okay, so currently 1 hour zone is somewhere around here. Okay, so that's why I was saying I expect the 4-hour zone to come anywhere within this range here, pull back, touch the 1 hour, and then go all the way down. Okay, so for this one we are also bearish. 1 hour we are bearish, and the market is obviously oversold, so we can't see a chance of entering. We want to see a pullback into some zone in here, and then see some signs of reversal, then we go all the way down, targeting these levels down here. Okay, so that's what it is looking like on the euro US dollar. Okay, so now I can update this for the quick. This is second. Okay, so this power 3. This was 1, pull back 2, pull back 3, pull back 4, pull back 5, pull back 6. So we have 6 PB down. Okay, sorry. So just adjust this real quick, update it rather. 6 PB down, and today is 7, and the time is 09. My time is 09. Okay. Alright, so we're done with the US dollar. Let's go on to the next, and that will be the GBP USD. Okay, like the other one, we'll start from the monthly also, to have a very clear picture of what the market is doing and where it's going. Okay, so on the monthly, what do we see? It's obvious this thing is bearish. Okay, you don't need a soothsayer to tell us that just from clear view. So last up move was supported at this level, taken out, pull back, another push down, pull back, another push down. Okay, so we are well bearish. On the monthly, I call this a 3 PB down. True, pull back, yeah, this was taken out. Yeah, 3 PB down on the monthly. Okay, so on the weekly, let's look at the weekly now. So we are bearish on the monthly, we can have a confirmation of that. On the weekly, what do we see? On the weekly, what do we see? Okay, you can see this down push of the weekly, down push, and then this up move coming out. Last down move came from this zone here, supported the protected high was here, and then it was taken out, and from there the market has continued bullish. Okay, bullish, came to take out this one, and then goes again bullish. So we're still very bullish up here. So 1 PB up, so we are very bullish, and our last up move comes from this zone right here. We expect to see prices come possibly into this zone here, and from there look to go up to take out liquidity target up above here. Okay, all right, so on the weekly we are bullish. Let's go down to the daily. The daily also looks very bullish. So you see all of this. This is obviously an upswing. I mean, an uptrend. So all the back and forth, just making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. We do not need a soothsayer to tell us that we are bullish on this. Last bullish push is here, and it came obviously from this zone here. So we expect to see prices come down into our zone and push away, and interestingly, that is already happening. We can see price has come right into our zone here. See price coming to our zone, so the market might begin to reverse from here and go all the way to hit our target up here, or market might clear out this level and then go all the way down to the weekly target down here, and from there look to reverse to go all the way up to liquidity target up here. Now this is both weekly and daily liquidity target up here. So if we see signs of reversals here, we can begin to buy going all the way up here. If we don't see signs of reversals and this zone is taken out, we can patiently wait to see market come all the way down to this point before going up, or alternatively market might even take out this level and find a reason to reverse in between and go all the way up. Whichever it is, we have every reason to expect bullishness from this point, especially since the market is reacting to this zone. Watch out for signs of bullish reversals and looking to go all the way up to this point. Okay. All right. Let's look at the 4 hour now. If it's going to align, the story will align. On the 4 hour. Okay. On the 4 hour, we saw an up push all the way up here. We saw an up push going all the way up, and all of a sudden, the last swing was supported from this zone here, and we're expecting to see prices go higher, but it crashed through and took us all the way down to our daily zone, from which we are seeing some signs of reversals, even though not exactly strong enough. Okay, so from there, if you see get a good reversal, I want to see prices go all the way up to this 4 daily target here. But for now, the 4 hour is bearish, and it is coming from our zone here. I think this is our zone. 4 hour zone should be somewhere here. Is it? Nope. Nope. Current zone is here. So I want to see price react in this zone, reverse, and continue all the way bearish. Possibly take out daily zone here. But the event that this zone does not hold, if this zone doesn't hold and prices breaks through, we want to see prices go all the way up towards daily target up here, and it also doubles as weekly target too. All right, so that's where we are on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour, what do we have? On the 4 hour, we can see that. Just give me a minute. Or rather, on the 1 hour, okay. Okay, you can see that this is obviously bearish. We don't need the suits here to tell us that. But then I want to track the movement so we know whether we can catch an opportunity. Okay, so last up move came from here. The moment this broke below it, switched bearish. And we've seen a pullback, break bearish, pullback, break bearish, some sort of pullback. Perhaps market would reverse into anywhere inside this zone, which has already happened. But I want to see deeper retracement, or at least maybe somewhere around here. Price come into those levels, somewhere around there, and from there we'll look for possible selling opportunities to take prices all the way down here. That's in the event that the 1 hour bearishness will still hold. Where this fails, we'll look to see a bullish reversal, and from there we can expect prices to begin to go in the direction of the daily, the weekly, daily and the weekly, yeah, taking us all the way up to this liquidity target up here. So that's where we are on the that's what we are looking at now with the pound US dollar, and I want to mark my zone real quick. This was 1 pullback, 2 pullback, 3, so 3 PB down. Let's update this real quick. This is our current zone. PB down. Oh wow, I did not update the 4 hour. Okay, let's look at the 4 hour again real quick before we get out of here. This is so 4 hour is 1 PB down. 1 PB down. Okay, for those of you who don't understand what PB is, it means the Pansy Pip block. Okay, yeah. So 09, and we are good to go. Alright, that having been done, move on to the next pair, which is the Australian dollar US dollar. I'm gonna make it real quick, and yeah. Start off with the monthly. What do we see on the monthly? On the monthly, we see that the market is currently bearish. Okay, it's currently bearish. So all of this, it's making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, going all the way down. But I want to ask ourselves, how do we now follow the price movement? Okay, so we see that this last up push before the down move came from here. So this break confirmed a switch to bearishness. So we have 1 swing, pullback, 2 swing, pullback. So we have 2 PB down. Okay. Hold on just a minute. Let's look at it from a different perspective. My notes here say 1 PB up. So let me look at it real carefully. Okay. So I guess we're correct. Okay, so this is what it is. All right, so we had this up move, pull back, and then this strong up move, which came from here, then pull back, bearish, bearish. Okay, this last down move came from here. This last down move came from this zone here, and then this breaks above it, and then okay, so this is an up move. So all of this is a retracement inside this, and we expect prices to reverse, taking us towards monthly liquidity. Okay, so it's correct with 1 pb up. All right, so sometimes it's important to look at the bigger picture so you're clear on what you're doing. Okay, so we have market in a bullish trend. Market is retracing in a bullish swing. Okay, that's on the monthly. On the weekly, what do we have? On the weekly, we can obviously see that this market pushed up and then it's coming down. This last up move came from, I think, from here. So we have 1 pullback, 2 pullback, 3 pullback, 4 pullback, and 5. Market has pulled back into our zone and has continued to go all the way down. We expect prices to come all the way to our weekly target here. Okay, so still having some sort of back and forth, all of it still forms retracement. Eventually we expect to see prices come all the way down. Market is coming again into our zone. We want to see market ultimately drop to our liquidity target down here. Okay, and then we'll know that the swing is completed. So for now on the weekly we are bearish, looking for every opportunity to sell if you are trading the weekly chart, I mean. Okay, now let's go to the lower time frame. Let's look at the daily. On the daily, remember that the market is retracing bullish in a bearish swing on the weekly, so you should expect some signs of bullishness on the daily. Okay, so on the daily it's clear, have a whole lot of back and forth here, but eventually we see some clear picture as to direction, and it comes in somewhere around here. Okay, currently we can see that we are up. This last up push came from here. This is our zone, and we expect to see prices come all the way down into this zone here, and from there begin to go up, targeting liquidity above this high. So on the daily we are still bullish, 1 pb up, because this down move came to clear out this one, so we have 1 pb up. Okay, so our setup is still valid. It's more than likely prices will come down for a bit, maybe into this zone here, before going higher. So we might want to, or sometimes it might not even get all the way down, from somewhere around here find a reason to reverse and go all the way up. So because we are on the daily, if you're trading the daily charts, you want to look for you want to trade bullish, you want to look for signs of bullish reversals anytime from here, like here, or all the way down here, and then look to go up, targeting liquidity above here. So that's how it is on the daily, and now we go on to the 4-hour charts. Let's see what we are doing. Stay with me, guys. On the 4-hour, what do we have? On the 4-hour, we see that price was bullish. Okay, it was bullish all the way from here, bullish, making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, then eventually the last high was supported here. Market eventually broke through it, just down push, and is strongly bearish now. Okay, so market is bearish, and we might see this bearishness. Possibly market wants to hold this bearishness to drive prices all the way into the zone of the daily down here, and then from there hope to see some reversals that will then begin to go all the way up towards daily liquidity above. Okay, but for now what we know and what we're certain of is that the 4-hour is bearish. How far bearish is going to go, we do not know, but we know for certain that it is bearish, and we are bearish on the 4-hour. So I like to move my zone to this point, and there's going to be, this is 1, go back 2. So on the 4-hour we are 2 pb down. Okay, okay, 2 pb down on the 4-hour. Now let's see what the 1 hour is saying. Okay, so let's look at the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, it's obvious. If the 4 hour is bearish, it's more than likely the 1 hour will be bearish. Okay, so here we are on the 1 hour. Last up move came from, last up move was here. No, was here. Supported by this low. So it's our last up move before the down move, supported by this low. And then broke through, pull back, broke through again, pull back, broke through, pull back. And has continued to break bearish all the way. Bearish. Okay, so now let's ask ourselves, where are we in all of this? Okay, this is a little mix up here. Last up move was here, the zone was here, and then the break bearish, that's one, pull back, breaks below at this point, that's two, and a pull back and then breaks again, that's three, so 3 PB down, 1 hour, 3 blocks down. This is our zone, and expect the possibility of prices coming into this zone. So we are 3 PB down, and today is 9th of October, the time is 9 a.m. Alright, so we want to see, now we confirm that we are bearish on the 1 hour, and last down push. We want to see a possibility of prices coming into our zone here, and from there it gives us some signs of reversal, which will give us the confirmation to sell, targeting all of these levels down here. Possibly if that level fails, if this level fails, price might come all the way towards our 4-hour zone here, and from there give us some signs of reversal, and then we'll go all the way down to our target down here. Okay, whichever way, we are seeing price currently looking like it wants to retrace bullish in a bearish swing. Okay, but overall the prices on the different time frames are bearish, and it's a good day to look for selling opportunities on the Australian dollar, US dollar. Alright guys, move on to the next, and that is going to be the NZD USD. Perhaps that might be our last shot for this session. Okay, let's start off from the weekly, or rather the monthly. Start off on the monthly, have a clear picture. Okay, so you see all of this. So market was bullish all the way. Bullishness, pull back, bullish, pull back, bullish. Sorry, bullish. So bullish, pull back, bullish. Okay, and then this low was holding everything up. Then breaks down, 1 PB down, high protected at this point. Then it goes all the way up, poof, and then the protected low is here. Okay, and then it breaks again down, protected high is here. Okay, protected high is here. Then it goes, it breaks lower. Okay, this point, protected low is here, and then it breaks it, and we have 1 PB up, and our protected low is here. So we are bullish on this trend. Our zone is all of this area. We have seen prices retrace into our zone. Liquidity target is up here, so we want to see prices dance around for a bit and then eventually go all the way up to hit our liquidity target at this point. Okay, so that's where we are on the monthly. Just knowing how to follow the swing is going to be quite interesting. Alright, so having had a clear direction on the monthly, I think I'll just copy this. Okay, perfect. And this would be our monthly target. Alright, so that's our monthly liquidity target. Let's keep it there so we have a constant reminder of where the market is likely going to in the long run. Alright, so let's go to the weekly. On the weekly, what do we see? We see that for a bit the market was bullish, and then it began to go bearish, and then it seemed like it was going bullish. Did it? Yeah. Finally went bullish and then reversed bearish. Let's do this. Went bearish, and then protected low high was here. Market breaks above it, protected low is here. Breaks below, we go bearish, pull back, bearish, pullback, bearish, pullback, bearish. Protected high is here, and eventually market breaks bullish. So we are bullish at this point, and our zone is here. We're expecting to see prices come into our zone and go towards our liquidity target, and we have seen market do just that, coming right into our zone and has found its way towards the target here. So eventually we want to see price go and break this level and then hit our liquidity target, and we are sure we are done with this swing. Okay, but market looks really bullish, moving in the direction of our swing according to our prediction, according to analysis, and yeah, it's all good. So let's move on to the daily. On the daily, what do we see? We see prices moving interestingly. Remember, we are on a bullish extension inside the weekly time frame, so it's more than likely the daily will be bullish. So we see from here some clear signs of bullishness, and then protected low was here, then market went bearish, pulled back again bearish, protected high was here, and then market began to go bullish, and then pulled back. The zone was here, bullish again, and now our zone is here. We see prices coming right into our daily zone right here, and we expect to see some signs of reversal that will take prices towards the liquidity target up here, which carefully aligns with the daily and the weekly liquidity targets aligning quite carefully and interestingly. Okay, so we wait to see that sign of reversal, and once we get it, sign of reversal, play our trading strategy, and we look to take a buying opportunity all the way up towards our liquidity target up here. Okay, so that's how it is on the day. Let's go to the 4-hour real quick, and on the 4-hour, what do we see? We see that the 4-hour is bearish. And why is it bearish? Because price was retracing bullish, don't forget. Sorry, retracing bearish inside a bullish swing. Okay, so all of this bearishness would say was to drive prices towards our daily liquidity target here. At this point, we can say that I would expect to see some level of bearishness, maybe for just a little bit longer, following which we want to see a break, rather a reversal, a bullish reversal, to begin to take prices towards the daily target up here. So even though the 4-hour is really bearish, I do not trust this bearishness, except it comes all the way down and takes out this daily zone here. A daily candle closes below this zone, and I know that this daily bullishness is crossed out. Then I can look to trade in the direction of this 4-hour bearishness, because as far as I'm concerned, all of this 4-hour bearishness was meant to drive prices into the daily zone down here. So I would be very careful moving forward, trading in the 4-hour bearish direction. Okay, but whatever is what, the 4-hour is bearish, and so it will stay. So it's bearish on the 4-hour. Let's look at the 1-hour if we can have anything convincing enough for us. So on the 1-hour, same thing, we have seen strong bearishness driving prices all the way down into the daily zone. Okay, so we can now see this was on the second, it was 3, so we can see 4, 4 pullback, 5 pullback, 6 PB down. Let's just update this real quick. Today is the 9th, and the time is 9 a.m. Okay, so we see that prices has been largely bearish, but we have the opinion that all of this bearishness was meant to drive prices into the daily zone. Except we see prices break below this zone, then we'll look to change our perspective on that and continue. But for whatever is what, our daily 1-hour zone is currently here. I'd like to see prices go all the way into that zone, look for reversals, and come all the way down towards 1-hour target down here. Okay, and then maybe that might be, then if I see possibly another pullback into another zone, maybe I'll look to sell, but I'll be careful, because at that point you might see that zone fail and prices begins to go up towards weekly and daily targets above. Okay, all right guys, so so that's the much we can take for today. My battery is running out, there is no power, so yeah, it is what it is. Wish you guys a beautiful trading day, and let's see what you think about all of this analysis. If you like it, give it a like, share your thoughts also. All right, okay guys, I'm out and I'm done.